For you guys out there that are casually dating and having your rotation and all this stuff from a guy who's 42, who grew up kind of like a little chubby, a little not in that good a shape, and now I'm like a stud, right? Got my stuff together, doing good, can kind of get what you want in life. You've done all right for yourself. Girls aren't really a problem anymore. Well, the problem is you don't actually want to, let's say your desirable outcome is to have lots of girls, lots of girlfriends, right? Well, problem is you've got the girls around that you won't settle with, that you won't actually have a real relationship with, right? Which means, being monogamous with one person in a committed relationship long term, right? So you'll get the lowest hanging fruit. The problem is you're using them and you think you're winning, but you're losing yourself. It'll work for a little while where it's fine, not a big deal, but eventually there will come a point in time where they make you jealous, you get upset, there's going to be some drama. And there'll be one that gets under your skin somehow, right? Gets in there, infiltrates you. You thought you were working them the whole time. They were actually, you guys were working each other, trying to get your hooks into each other. And you think you want that. You think you want someone attached to you like that just can't get enough of you and just wants to keep coming back for more and all this. It's not going to work out well for you. And then you're going to have to go through this process of detaching, heartache, pain. And if you don't see the pattern, you'll just do that for the rest of your life. So, modern dating advice is to have a rotation, basically be avoidant. The solution is not to have a rotation and to be avoidant. The solution is to focus on your purpose. Number one, always. Cultivate self-love so that you won't get into mediocre relationships with people that you don't see a long-term relationship with to meet your needs of. Because you say it's sexual needs, and maybe it is, but it's also some type of little issue you got with the feminine or not needing that mothering or something, right? So the solution is to fix yourself up where you feel whole and to see that if you do have patterns of entanglement with people, that don't get too close to people too fast because if it's not someone that you want to work on your baggage and your hard stuff with, don't get that close where you have to get to that level because there's always going to be a wall at some point, unless it's a really good match, where you start hitting the wall where you get triggered and stuff like this when you get too close. The problem is if you're up in someone's mouth and everywhere else and you're getting that intimate, you should have long time ago figured out if this is a person that you want to get that close with, right? And don't date, just don't date them. Make sure, the problem is you can start dating people and lower your standards, and if you're not willing to go through the hard stuff with that person, don't waste their time. Be respectful, man. You're using them. It's terrible. Be respectful of their time. Be respectful of them. Be respectful, number one, of yourself. You're letting someone use you as well. They don't get to use me, bro. It needs to be a mutual, respectful dynamic. And if you're using them and they feel that, you don't think you're gonna have to pay for that on the back end. You're gonna pay somewhere, one way or the other, bro. You're gonna be paying for that one way or the other. So spiritually, mentally, physically, somehow you're gonna be paying. I promise. So fix yourself up on the inside, get your mind, spirit, body right, and then where your cup is full, do your spiritual practice, do your physical stuff, have your purpose as your number one thing, maybe God and your purpose is number one. And then have high standards for yourself because you've cultivated love and you're focused on your purpose. And then when you go out, you're not going to just go for easy sex, because you know that that is not a good long-term solution. It will only give you short-term gratification, which is fine. You can have your rotation and, have this one, that one, and that's fine. But ultimately, it's going to distract you from your purpose if you've got a big heart, which I think some people do and some people don't, maybe. But I do, and it's just going to distract you and mess your whole life up. If you're just messing around with girls, what are you doing? Quit doing that. Don't do that. So if you notice you have a pattern, take responsibility for your pattern and how you've hurt people and how you've hurt yourself, and take responsibility. It's like a drug addict, and you have to take responsibility for yourself and your actions and have humility and ask God for help. And then from there you can notice the pattern, change the pattern, and then be healthy for other people. And then other people can see you as respectful and healthy. And you feel whole, and you won't have to deal with the situations you're getting yourself in over and over and over again. So, young men, focus on your purpose, because girls aren't going to fulfill you on a deep level. It's not going to fulfill the existential crisis or the meaning and purpose crisis or the God-sized hole in your heart and all that stuff, right? So it's not going to fix that for you. You're going to have to work on all that process, the spiritual process, on your own. And then from there, you can, you're solid and stable. And then, men, we're cooked. We don't have people talking about this stuff. So you've got to take it upon yourself to build yourself up. If you try to attach to a woman, and you don't have yourself grounded, centered, focused, eye on the prize, focused on your purpose, and that is your source, God, and have your cup full, it's never going to work out with anyone. So focus on your purpose, men. Hopefully that helps you. Let me know in the comments.